All right, sorry, some technical problems. Starting the stream back up, but now we are live. So, third period just underway. We are 90 seconds in. So, Okanagan is still up 3-2 in this game against Pilot Mound. There's a big hit. Sleaze sent down to the ice. He looks to be okay. Shot goes high. McAmoyle behind the net. There's a shot by McAmoyle. Held in by OHC. Puck behind the net. Conroy on the forecheck, along with Sleaze and Jackson Siegel. Good job on the forecheck there by Sleaze, putting a shoulder into a player. Taken away by Butson. Butson just on the ice. Butson with it, sends it up to Austin. Austin goes over to Lentz. There's a shot, goes wide. Held in by Austin, wrapped around towards Jackson Siegel. Jackson Siegel behind the net, stops, reverses, pivots. And finally, Pilot able to exit the zone, collected by Lentz behind the net. Lentz's parents are here. Bouncing around in the neutral zone. Charlie Cronin. Charlie passes it to himself and then sends it up the boards from just behind the red line, so that's going to be icing. 13:51 left in the third period. Okanagan up 3-2 on this Canadian team. Pilot Mound. House battles in the corner for it. Pilot player goes down, held in by Pilot. Now House puts a shoulder into a player and then backhands it up. But Pilot's still with it. Schiller doing battle. And then covered up by Hardy for the face-off. Govern, Butson, and Cronin. Actually, we're going to get three new forwards on the ice. Our D pair stays out there. Wilmot and House stay out there. Ryer comes out with Trychek and Vasilyev. Incidentally, I talked to Olivier, Luca's father, in between periods when examining the ice, and he said he's being seen by the medical staff, Luca is, and it's something to do with his back. Hopefully Luca can get back in action soon. All right, so play continues. Digging for the puck is Vasilyev. Walmart over to Sanchez to Trychek. I was talking with the Cronins in the restaurant just now as we were watching the Avalanche play the New York Rangers. And they were saying that they're just so impressed with how Okanagan has played the last few weeks. The second half of the season, they've just really stepped up their forechecking, their aggressiveness, their physical play. And it's just showing they are being so much more successful as a team. So good to see the progress paying off, the hard work paying off for these young men. All right, so Pilot controlling in the zone. Sticked aside by Hardy and sent over to Austin. Austin passes it up. Tried to go off the boards to Green, but didn't plan the angle very well, and it went past Green and all the way down the ice. Siegel, Schiller, and Green. So this line back together after it was mixed up a little bit. Things are going to have to be mixed up with Luka Dormus out, playing with 11 rather than 12 forwards. People are going to end up on different lines. Jackson Siegel with it. Jackson with a goal. And Green's offsides. Face-off is going to come right in front of us. Schiller's going to take it. Jackson Siegel to his right. Green to his left. Won by Pilot. Pilot sends it up, but out of the zone, and Pilot's into the Okanagan zone. Into the corner. Jumps over a player. Into the corner, Jackson Siegel. Jackson, nice and patient with the puck. Sends it up to Green. Green tried to get it over to Jackson, streaking down the near side. Pass was intercepted. Lentz, patient with the puck, steers around, sees an opening, goes for it. Jumps between some defensemen. Lentz with speed brings it to Jackson Siegel, who took his position. Jackson whacks the stick out of that player's hand. There's a delayed penalty. As soon as Okanagan touches it, Jackson Siegel's going to the box. Here's a shot, another save by Hardy. House finally touches up. Jackson Siegel going to the box. He whacked the stick out of the hand of that Pilot player. They're going to call you every time for that. Sometimes a smart move by offensive players when someone takes a whack at their stick is to not hold it very tightly and just kind of let it go. Sometimes you can get the call. I'm not saying that happened in this situation. Couldn't really tell. All right, so back onto the PK for Okanagan. Conroy takes the face off and then clears it. Fanned on the initial attempt at clearing. Sleaze and Conroy on the forecheck here. 10:30 exactly left in this game. Okanagan with a 3-2 lead. Pilot into the zone. Conroy's stick held. He loses his stick. Not sure if it broke and he dropped it or he just lost it. So 3.5 on 5 here until he can get his stick back, and he does, and it's cleared. Nice. Okay. Boy, when someone from the unit loses their stick, it's like having a 5-on-3 almost. Difficult to defend with no stick. And there's a nice play by Ryer. Ryer all alone in front of the net. Ryer backhands it. Oh! Braden Ryer almost scoring a shorthanded goal. Ryer coming so close to scoring 3 or 4 times in this game already. And Pilot with it into the slot. There's a kick save by Hardy. Some shenanigans behind the net. Cooler heads prevail. Lamont keeping his temper, not taking a penalty. We're shorthanded for the next 47 seconds. 5-on-3 is the last thing we want to give to this Pilot team. They are pretty good at controlling the puck on the power play. So 9:33 left in the third period. Face-off controlled by Pilot. Pilot moving nicely, controlling the puck nicely. That one went off the post, and then Butson sees an opening and sends it down into the zone. Charlie Cronin there. Charlie trying to disrupt the exit out of the zone by Pilot. 20 seconds left in the man advantage. Keenan Butson, who I was just talking about earlier, disrupting the exit. Cronin over to... Oh, batted out of midair by Pilot. That was going in. Charlie Cronin and Keenan Butson creating a shorthanded attempt, and that one almost sent home. Jackson Siegel is up and out of the box now. Power play is over, and he's to the net. Okanagan's got to be careful here. Ryer taken away. Vasiliev. Shot goes wide. Nice play by Vasiliev defensively. Austin. There's a right into the slot. And there's a big slap shot. Goes wide. We're going to have another penalty. And that's going to be on Okanagan. There's a trip. So going right back into the box. Somebody for OHC.
Come on, Red!
It's going to be on Austin, number 9, going to the box. Yeah, so I would say one of the keys to the third period to come out victorious in this game and preserve this 1-goal lead is staying out of the box. Our PK has been good, so we need to do it again. Conroy sends it down low. Good job wasting some time. Conroy and Sleaze on this PK unit, along with Wilmot and Lentz. And it's cleared again. Played by the Pilot goalie. Sleaze is there, wrapped around. Sleaze being aggressive. That's what you want to see on the PK. So, Pilot getting set up. There's a shot off the blocker of Kellen Hardy up into the netting. 1 seconds left in the power play for Pilot Mound. 7 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third period. Okanagan with a 3-2 lead. Braden Ryer, Okanagan's captain, takes the face off, but controlled by Pilot. And then it comes to Trychek. If he hurries, he's going to have an opportunity here. Trychek gives it over to Ryer, and then taken away by Pilot. Pilot back into the zone. Pilot with it. Pilot controlling. Oh, that one just missed. Trychek clears it, just barely. Pilot player put out his skate and stopped that puck, but it bounced away. 23 seconds left in the power play. Austin sitting in the box. And there's an outlet pass. Hardy sees it and plays it. Nice play by Kellen Hardy. Heads up. Now Schiller digging for the puck. Closing seconds of this power play. Good job by the PK unit. Schiller continues to keep Pilot in their zone, and the power play is now over. Here's a shot, goes high. Looked like Hardy got a piece of that.